Welcome to a video about coaching angles and filming your lifts in the gym. In this video, we're going to cover useful coaching angles for each of the lifts, what you can see from each of the angles, and what would be the most preferential. So this angle is called the rear oblique. Rear because it's behind, and oblique because it is off center by about 45 degrees. This is called the master coaching angle. So in general, when in doubt, use the rear oblique. You can see the most amount of things from this angle. You can see most of the things that you can see from the side and most of the things that you can see from the back combined without moving. Please ensure that you have your feet, the bar, and your head in the shot all together, so it will require a wide lens. And note that the camera is at about hip height. That is also helpful instead of it being angled upward. Another useful angle to film the squat from is from the side. This angle, you do get a better idea of the bar path. You do get a better idea of the relationship of the knees and the hips to the balance. But note that you can't see other things like the knees being pushed out. You can't see the bar position all that well. So good for some things, not good for others. A less common one is filming from the back. This is not typical, but perhaps your coach may ask for this. Note that you do need your feet, your head, and the bar, again, all in the shot. This is particularly useful for identifying asymmetries as well as the knee activity. You can actually see my scoliosis pretty well from here, although we aren't able to fix that. Next up, we have the bench press. Again, front oblique being the most useful angle to start with. When in doubt, use the oblique. Again, we can see most of the things we can see from the side as well as from the back, making sure that your feet, hands, bar are all in the video at the same time. Another useful angle for the bench is from the side again. So from this angle, we get a better view of the bar path, the foot positioning, and the shoulder positioning. Again, your coach may ask for this view instead of the rear oblique. Just depends on what they're looking for. And a lesser common view for the bench press is going to be from behind. This is particularly useful for seeing grip width, foot positioning, and if there are any asymmetries, so if there is any kind of tipping from left to right with the bar, very easy to see from this angle. You will probably not use this as much, but again, make sure that your feet, hands, chest, bar are all in the shot together. For the overhead press, from the side is generally the most useful angle, easiest to see the elbows. Keep in mind that it is just as useful to send videos of your fails as it is to send videos of the successes. Rear oblique being another useful view, so we have a better view of the whole body. In this view, you don't get as much a body shots. You're not seeing your feet here, obviously, but this can be a useful angle to show the elbow positioning. For deadlifts, from front oblique is going to be the most useful angle. From the side is also useful, but I would say, again, in general, when in doubt, use the oblique angle unless your coach specifies otherwise. You can see most of the things from the side that you can also see from the front, so again, makes it a useful coaching angle. Just as a matter of example, from the side, you can see a little bit better the hip positioning and the shoulder relative to the bar, which might make it more useful.